Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here. Welcome to your Twin Flame Karmic Soulmate Connection reading that we do every Wednesday, the day of Mercury. And Mercury is the trickster, so we're trying to get clear on if there is trickery, what's going on. Usually when there isn't good communication, that's why we turn to the tarot and to the astrology. So I guess, Mercury can be very confusing. So the aspects, let's say, or the energy of Mercury can be very confusing at this time, since Mercury is now transiting through Pisces. So it feels like a Mercury retrograde, we could say, because Mercury is coming up to meet, he is already in a meeting with Neptune. This, we know, dear friends, that Pisces is the last house, is the 12th house, which 12th house is a very karmic house, but it's also the house of solitude, quiet, sleep. It can be intimacy, so behind scenes, what's going on. The 12th house can be secret love affairs, things that happen behind closed doors in solitude. But it can also speak to a spiritual connection, a divine union. Now, I don't know where your situation and your relationship stands, but right now there could be magical, secretive communication, because when Mercury connecting with Neptune, that's like a brand new cycle that begins. But it can also speak to a lot of disillusionment and confusion. So if there is confusion, you're not certain about what's going on, because the sun transiting through Pisces is trying to light things up, but Saturn is there, and Saturn is darkness, right? I would say the thing is, use your intuition. Meditate. Pisces season is very good for meditation. Talk with spirit. Call on your archangels, on your angels, whoever you feel called to tune into, and ask for help. Ask for clarity. Ask for guidance. Ask for the ability to see more clearly, because right now it can be very confusing. Today is actually the 6th of March of 2024, my dear friends, and in 4 days we're going to have, on the 10th is going to be a new moon in Pisces. So a new moon is of course a seed that is planted, right? So very important time for the mutable signs, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini, where relationships are concerned. Relationships could be, we do have many relationships, right, with our children, our colleagues. Some of you are partners in business. All these are relationships, family, romantic, friends. They're all relationships. And I just want you to pay attention to just, when you receive this message, especially if you're receiving it around the 6th, 7th, 8th of March, because the moon, as I'm doing this reading, is 20 degrees of Capricorn, and will come and pass over Pluto, that 0, 1 degree, where Pluto in Aquarius connected with Venus and Mars. So we had Venus, Mars, and Pluto, that triple conjunction at that 0 degree. So the moon is going to be passing over. So it'll be interesting to see, what will be playing out, because the moon does speak to our emotions, things that are secretive. All right, stay with us. We will be taking a few cards. Is it a yes, please today? Yes, it is. Yes, you may comment beneath this video. Yes, please. Not in the chat section, beneath the video. And please be patient for your love message, your own personal love message. But also I'm opening the opportunity for the little love readings, as we take 3 cards. Usually we look at 6 anyway. Through your donations, you donate 15 USD. You will find the link beneath the video. Make a donation and email out your name, their name, your birthday, and their birthday. That's all I need, okay, to see where your relationship is potentially at this time. I am opening the door to that, whoever is interested, but please be patient with me. It may take me a few days as I'm needing to get out the individual love readings that will be posting on Patreon and through our website. All right, so thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I hate to remind you that all the time. It really does I get upset. I don't want to be reminding you all the time. You know it does help the channel, so please do not forget to do that. That's an exchange of energy, so let's tune in. You are thinking about your person, and we'll be taking quite a few cards, so stay with me until the end, when we, of course, will be taking also the handwritten love messages. Where is this relationship, dear Spirit? Calling on my archangels, Archangel Lophiel and Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Lophiel and Gabriel, today I feel called to tune into. Okay, what is the Karma Dharma relative to this important relationship that you are dealing with? You may be in contact, you may not be in contact, you may be wondering what's going on with them. Some of you have broken up, you're waiting for a long time for someone to return. And others of you are happily single, maybe not happily, waiting on that special person, okay? That special person that maybe you feel called to tune in with and to connect with on, a higher realm, a higher level. You may have the notion that they're around the corner, they're somewhere ahead in time. Remember, timing is very hard, and there is no time really, it's man-made. So let's see what's going on. What is the Karma Dharma? I want to say, and I think I will say some, I want to tune in with some of you that are always here on a Wednesday, so I might do that at the end of the reading. Stay with us till the end of the reading. You may hear your name called out. What is the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit? At this time, in Pisces season, and what are the surprises and the shocking turns that will be happening relative to the lovers of the zodiac? Mars, Venus having squared over to Uranus, or squaring over to Uranus. I'm going to say, if you find yourself in a frustrating situation, it could be you, could be your person. If you can take a deep breath and take a step back and try not to lose your marbles, because this could be ahead, right? Someone's frustrated. The energies are crazy. And I'm going to say there is a possibility for big fights, endings. Sometimes, these situations can clear the air, though. So, of course, this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. So do remember that. If you're interested in a personal twin flame soulmate reading, the website is beneath the video. We do offer a 75-minute and a 90-minute twin flame reading. Let's see what's going on in the now. Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Chariot, and it's called Move. So we've got a number 7. Cancer comes through very strongly, so it's cardinal water. Change in emotions, change of home. The ability to move forward. There's a transition, there's possible victory. This could also speak to physical travel. Someone could be moving away from a past relationship. For many of you, these relationships do involve other people. Many people do tend to find themselves in unhappy, unhealthy relationships when they meet that special person. So they feel trapped within a situation that it's hard for them to get out of. And of course, we know separation, divorce is never easy, especially when we've got obligations, children, money, issues, stuck energies, right? So usually through very hard challenging situations when we cannot connect with another person, a person that we feel very connected or drawn to, or are in love with, let's say, or infatuated with. Those blockages do speak to karma, and they're all about lessons. They're all about ascending through, through the hard lessons and becoming more aware, more tuned into, what is life all about? I mean, are we only physical human beings, or do we only connect on a physical level, or are we connected on a mind, spirit, soul level? Mind, body, spirit, soul level. And I do feel the latter, okay? So trust your intuition. When you're feeling something special with a particular person, it doesn't matter what the limitations, restrictions, there's something very important there that needs to be lived through, experienced. So we're doing a relationship cross today, and I'm using my little traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. If you're interested, this is it, and I love this deck because I've used it a lot. It is very, I'm very connected to it, and I have not used it for the general readings or for personal readings for quite some time. I could say even a couple of years, maybe a year and a half, couple of years. So dear Spirit, please show us through a relationship spread. Show us through a relationship spread. Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Lophiel. Where is this relationship right now? What's going on with our person? What's going on with us? What happened in the deep past? What's going on in the now? What is potentially showing up in the future? We'll be using Amira's Love Oracle. Amira's Love Oracle. We'll be using the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. The Amira's Love Oracle is by Amira Celine, Celine. Yep. The little Greek oracle we'll be using, we'll be also taking the Kippa, maybe a couple of Sibilas, Lavera Sibila, and maybe one card from the Island Time Wellness. Okay, and of course, always the Mystic Moon Oracles, especially in this reading. Dear Spirit, where is this relationship? What is the potential for the future? What's going on in love? What's going on in love? Because we do have movement. Sevens are difficult turns, okay? They are conflictual numbers. I don't know what the number 7 means for you. You could be in a relationship for 7 years, 7 months. Let's look at the relationship in the now. 2 of Swords, dilemmas, stoppage, no movement. Someone's holding themselves back, holding back their frustrations, planning for the future, not communicating because there are decisions and dilemmas that need to be made. This is between the 2 of you, okay? It's the now position. Knight of Pentacles, we've got Virgo, Leo. Virgo is... Oh, excuse me. I think what I just said was the truth. Knight of Pentacles, a Virgo, perfectionism, strategy. The strategy could be holding back on communication. Someone's also holding back on their desires, that's for sure. Leo is the heart. Virgo is service. There's a dilemma between, I feel that someone's holding back on their heartstrings, not communicating, and the other person is trying to figure things out. It feels like a waiting game right now. It really, really does. Let's see where this relationship is coming from. In the past, we've got the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Obviously, many of you feel as though you've known this person, that they're a soulmate, but there was conflict. Now, one person may have been more open emotionally, looking for emotional balance. Looking for emotional balance, or and the other person maybe was coming through as more, I don't know, they were more triggered. Maybe they were not ready. They were possibly also in career, still at the stage of sort of creating their future. So I get that one person was coming through as more emotionally open. And maybe there was always also fluctuations between you and your person. So very similar emotions I get, but sort of exchanging one person in different stages. One person feeling more emotionally connected, the other person coming through as much more sexual, and then also fearing that they would possibly get trapped. I feel that there were different goals. Each of you had different goals in the past, different goals. One person was more, I'm still creating my future, right? So maybe this relationship took them by surprise, and therefore it sort of triggered them. And of course, some of you maybe, maybe come from different parts of the world. You maybe even speak the same language, but where your communication was concerned, it was as though you were not on the same page. Also, there could have been conflict, because with the Five of Wands, it's usually, many times I see it as a family card, where someone is in another commitment. They do have children, possibly one of you. And so emotionally, someone was ready to check out of another family situation where there was a lot of arguments, unhappiness. And as I said earlier, usually these very important people in our lives tend to come in, they don't come in at the right time. Because if everything was easy and flowing and it just worked out, I mean, what kind of a reality is that? Does that really happen these days? It's usually through hardships, because our soul's purpose and journey is about growth, emotional soul growth, and growth comes through hardship. So I do feel there's possibly also physical distance because of the Eight of Cups, but I do feel that there was probably a breakup in the past, because we see the Eight of Cups, right? Possibly because of physical distance, possibly because you were not on the same page, you were on different levels where your lives were concerned. So it feels as though you found your person when there were very different levels. So you were here and the other person was here, or the other way around. So like, two people that are needing to come into balance, harmony, and find peace, and things just run smoothly. I do feel that there were imbalances there. So it's got a lot to do with timing, because Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Maybe some of the conflict was also relative to those of you that have got children, and your responsibility to your children. Maybe it was an internal conflict. So someone maybe has had checked out of this relationship because of their responsibilities to their children as well, possibly. But we do see a lot of emotion. We do see, a lot of water and fire. So there was passion, there were emotions. If you're wondering if they had feelings for you, yes, they did, obviously. There were other matters that came into being, which brought in the challenges relative to your relationship. Let's look at the position of you. Let's see what's at the foundation. We've got the moon, and the moon says that there's a lot that are hidden. The moon can speak to, of course, psychic ability, secrecy, not knowing what's going on in the other person's life, a secret love affair, possibly with the moon. The moon can also speak to a deep soul connection. Okay, let's see the position of you. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Temperance. You hold very strong feminine energies on your side. Feminine is yin energy, so you were very nurturing, very loving towards this person. I feel that even if you were in another relationship, you felt alone, very much alone. And I feel that that's why you opened the door to your heart. You opened the door to your heart because you did not find your total happiness if you were in another situation. Now, I'd also like to say that possibly, I'm wondering if you had great admiration in your person, which was what attracted you to them very strongly. What was the admiration? Their individuality, their ability to stand strong as an individual, someone that was very independent. Sometimes when we see someone that's not clinging, they're very independent, they're not very needy, and that sort of energetically draws you towards them. It's like, why are they not paying attention? Why are they not coming towards me? Why is it always me that's sort of open and loving and nurturing? But there's also a possibility that the opposite, that your person was very attracted to you, loved everything about you. The Nine of Pentacles is like someone who's showing off. They feel good in their skin. They've got a lot of value and self-worth. They know their attributes. They know that they are valuable and what they bring to the table. And another point of admiration, either from you or your person, is the ability of someone that's very hardworking or very servicing towards others. So very capable, I get, and very hardworking. This is either you or this is how you see your person. Now, Temperance, of course, speaks to patience and hope, but also physical distance. Archangel Michael, Yes, Archangel Michael, telling you that things are going on, and that there's divine timing relative to finding your emotional balance. Let's look at your person. Who are they and what did they bring to the table? So we do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, and a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn on your side. So Aquarius comes through for your person. We've got the Star. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And the Four of Wands. My goodness. My goodness. So I don't know if you're connecting through social media. Yes, there is a possibility, a great possibility, that you come from different parts of the world, that your homes, that you reside in a distant place. They reside in a distant place from you, whether it's another country, another state. But it's interesting, we've got Uranus and Jupiter here, which in the stars, they are connecting on the 20th of April. I'm wondering if that's not a very special moment for your person or for this relationship, because it is a very lucky connection between Uranus, Jupiter in Taurus. But nevertheless, we've got the Star, which is a card of hope. It is a card of, wishes and dreams. But of course, it's also pertaining to your person. Someone maybe that's been very lucky, very stable. Possibly someone that's very well known in their society. Someone that, as a personality, they're larger than life. Someone who's had pot luck, very lucky where fated events concerning their life is concerned, but also there is a possibility that they're going through a major ending. Remember, the Star is a number 17. It comes after the Tower. So your person has gone through some sort of an awakening situation recently, a major shift in their life. We see that also with the Wheel of Fate. So some sort of an ending to a possible marriage, because Four of Wands, we know, is a marriage card. It's like it's like a building, right? The Four of Wands, whether it's business, whether it's a home, whether it's a family situation. And we know the Wheel of Fate, Jupiter speaks to justice and injustice, but also some truths. Aquarius is all about the truth. Jupiter can speak to separation and endings as they're going through an open portal. It's 1111 is on their side. For me, 1111 is an open portal, but it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one at all. Because, of course, 1111, it's like new beginnings. We always have endings before those new beginnings, right? Now, for your person, maybe they saw you as the star. You were the star of their eye. You were someone that was very open, someone that was very attractive to them, someone that felt like a wish fulfillment for them, someone that was very different than their usual sort of person that they would go for, I would say, because obviously Jupiter can speak to a foreigner. So wherever they reside, if they reside in another place, then you were something very different to the people that surround them. You know, the potential love partners that were around them. So you were the weird one, the unconventional, unpredictable one. That is the Uranus energy, right? but also a wish fulfillment, something that they would want to accomplish, something that they would, and something that was very far reaching for them, time-wise or even physically. You were like out of bounds to them because possibly they needed to go through some sort of an ending and a new beginning. Okay, let's see what the potential outcome is, dear Spirit. What is the potential outcome? We do see the moon at the foundation. We've got the King of Cups, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and we've got the Queen of Cups here. So that's interesting. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, so possibly dealing with someone that is going through some sort of ending, an ending of a cycle. I mean, all right, we know that Jupiter is the planet of abundance and luck and harvest, manifestation, riches. We do see someone that is in a financially good situation, but also I would say someone that's very someone that wanted to build an estate, someone that was very career oriented, I would say. Someone that comes from an affluent family possibly as well. There is the Chariot, someone who possibly travels, someone who loves to travel. This is a possibility of a house move relative to your person. Okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles turns into the Ace. But you are not aware of this. You are not aware of this going on. Your person in their home, if they were in another commitment, felt as though they were forever fighting against the odds, or your relationship was out of bounds, so therefore your person was possibly in denial, not wanting to see the truth of what their psyche was telling them, what was going on in their deepest, darkest corners of their soul. So I do feel, remember what I said, they're coming from a tower moment, which is an aha moment and an awakening. You see, your person was going through endings. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. So we did see the King of Cups. Let's not forget that. So there is an emotional bond between the two of you, surely. We've got the Two of Wands, we've got the Two of Swords here. So there are dilemmas, but there's also a possible opening. The Two of Wands is like someone preparing to open their wings, to spread their wings and fly. This could be a planning of a journey, a metaphorical, a physical journey, or a journey that someone desires to take. It could be physical or emotional. It's like an opportune moment, but choices, I would say that the dilemma is here. Here the choice has been made because we see this voyager, let's say, with the world ball in his hand. He's looking across the seas. He's wanting to transition, to travel. He's going to follow his desire. That Ace of Wands is like, I've seen the truth now. It's like the light having come on. What else is showing up in the potential? Five of Wands. Until, because this is like the Voyager is waiting on their ship. We know ships take time. Ships speak to abundance. They speak to time. They're slow moving. There's the move card. Okay. So until this opportunity opens up, because this is the 11. I don't know. 11. Could it be May the 11th? Could it be May the 11th? Could it be April the 11th? The Five of Pentacles is two people that are feeling left out in the cold. It's like the physical distance, the financial issues are sort of, and even where our beliefs are concerned, there is like a a mishap. There is a imbalance. Fives always speak to changes, financial changes, challenges. There may be also some sort of an issue here. What else do we have? And we've got the Fool. So we're looking at the Aries season. Someone is going to take a leap of faith, even though there's doubt about this connection, about being able to come together, because there are possibly huge social differences, distances between the two of you, possibly even where your beliefs are concerned. The Fool card, we know, is someone that's ready to take a leap of faith, to take that journey. And someone that's going to do something that's very unexpected, because remember, the Fool card is also Uranus. It's Uranus. So a twist of fate that is very unexpected, possibly starting the new astrological year as the sun is going to ingress into Aries. So around the 20th, around the 19th, 20th of March. Look out for that. This is, of course, the time of, just moments, days before the full moon in Libra. So full moon, we know, is a culmination. It's like we're going to see the light about things that were hidden, okay? We've got another wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, but this could also speak to someone that is looking for ways to deal with some wound. Remember the 8 of Cups, the closing up, the checking out, goes towards the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is someone, it's like doing things for yourself until this possibility of this wish fulfillment comes through. Remember that the 9 of Cups is I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm sort of nurturing, loving, or even trying to overcome the wounding, the pain. So I'm binging, I'm eating, I'm drinking, I'm doing silly things to get my mind, let's say, to detach my mind from my emotions. Because remember that emotions are triggered through the mind, through the thought. So everything starts off with a thought, and then we start to feel, depending on what thoughts we have, how we perceive things. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. This is someone having their head down and doing the work, or someone that's ready to do the work and move towards that wish fulfillment. To possibly also, they could also be just imagining as they're working away, they're dreaming of this wish. I don't know, I get fantasy, fantasizing, but also I get, and we've got a couple of 9s here, and of course 9s are endings to cycles. Someone not sleeping well, having nightmares, fearing the worst. There is physical distance more than likely, and if there's been no communication, obviously there's a lot of worry. Someone's like put their head down and concentrating on work, sort of trying to let go of those dark thoughts. Let's take some other cards and see what's going on. Let's move this out of the way. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a Mirror's Love Oracle. Let's get more information. Dear Spirit, what's going on in love? What's going on relative to this important connection? What is going on? Can you give us a little bit more information? Where is this relationship right now? Because we see a lot of stuck energies, a lot of choices needing to be made. I got a glimpse of the courting man, someone that wears a suit, someone that is very business orientated, blue collar. Did I say blue? White collar, I mean. The courting man. Someone that's ready to date. Someone that's ready to court. But we've got a love triangle here. We do have choices. We've got a darker and a fairer person. Doesn't matter of the whatever sex. It's not sex. It's not gender specific. So there is choices. There are choices still here. That's why we've got the dilemma. I would say that she's more so looking at the foreigner, I would say. More so because she's the one that's choosing. So there's a triangle because there was an open relationship. And what I mean by an open relationship means that someone is, this could also be an agreement. Someone that's in another relationship, and the agreement was that we're going to be in an open relationship. We're just together for either we've got children together or we've got a business together. Or the open relationship says that someone is unhappy in another commitment, therefore they've been looking outside of the commitment. What else do we need to know, dear Spirit? What are we looking for? Please give us more advice. So the open relationship, to me, says that someone is still undecided about what they're going to do. There is the obstacle. The obstacle is a union. We've got new love, and we've got a mature woman. All right. The obstacle could be another union, another marriage. This does concern a mature woman, nevertheless. Now, of course, she comes through as more dark, her physical color. Of course, she could be someone, she could be the same person that dyes her hair. Okay. Very plainly, if you are this mature woman, let's say, you had a choice between two. You were unhappy in your marriage, in your commitment, and that's why the door was open. Or maybe you were unhappy because you were dealing with a player. Yes, that could be the case. But there is also a possibility that there could be a union with a new person, with a person that's outside of your commitment. It could be also someone that is in a commitment themselves, which could be the obstacle. So I hope I'm not mixing you up. Let's go back to what I was saying. So there was a lack of happiness here in a commitment, right? But when new love was concerned, there were obstacles for this mature woman because of the commitment. Okay? On another level, where there were choices, because you, and I'm going to say you can also change the you and say they, okay? So there was, we see the union here, we see the choice, and we see the open relationship where, open relationship, of course, there's going to be third parties. It wasn't a relationship that was based on love. It was more like a business deal, okay? All right, so since there was a lack of happiness, people were looking, looking outside of the relationship. And I'm going to say, because the rings could speak to a cycle, the rings can speak to a cycle, which speaks to timings, going through different cycles, because the blockages are very much Saturnian energies. So it needed time. You know how we say everything needs to be in perfect timing, divine timing? Where this relationship, you and your person, is concerned, there was a lot of openness, not something serious. You had to do many cycles. There were blockages and there was karma that needed to be worked through before this gem, this new love, could open up. It's like a new love is on offer, but only once there was a maturing process, or in a mature age, possibly as well. And we've got the possibility of a lot of passion here, a coming together. There is also a possibility here that some of you that have been in a relationship with someone very special, for whatever reason, you were in another relationship, they were, whatever it was, you did a few cycles, lapse, a few years, there were obstacles. Some of you are letting go and looking for new love, okay? But if this is new love, obviously, it says new love, but I see a lot of passion, a lot of sexual chemistry. So I don't know about the future of this. I do know that there's a lot of sexual, there is a possibility of a new relationship, but a more on the intimate side, because the passion does bring through fire. And fire, of course, is desires. It could be just skin deep, a relationship that is only skin deep. Let's take a couple more. We've got destiny and fate is playing out, and there are gifts coming through. And the gift could actually be, yes, the gift could be someone is popping the question. There is a possibility for that. Because the obstacle can speak to the divine timing, the time of Saturn. The time of Saturn, when Saturn says the ending of this cycle, there is a possibility of that. And then the new love. This is like a gem. It could also be a gift of an offer, rings, or just any gift, right? A gift could be a physical gift, but it could also be an emotional gift. The gift could also be a meeting. The gift could also be an invitation to connecting because of the new love. Of course, yes, this could be, for some of you also, this could be the first time that you actually are physically intimate. Destiny has played out. Soulmate, it says here. I don't know if you were with another soulmate in a controlling relationship, or your person was with a soulmate in a controlling relationship. Yeah, see, the spiritual growth, the control is ahead. It's like the blockages to spiritual growth. Both of you had to grow spiritually. Short-term heartbreak. The heartbreak was timing. See the clock. Money, family, and marriage were the heartbreak. Yeah. And we also see the Ice King, someone that was not very open emotionally, but we did see the King of Cups. Remember what I said about on your side, on your person's side, we've got Aquarius, and the Ice King is very much the Aquarius energy. Could be, I suppose, someone who, because even Jupiter speaks to truth and justice and wisdom. So we see strong Aquarius nevertheless. Aquarius and Jupiter, both energies of I need my freedom. I need to feel free within a connection. All right. Anyway, Soulmate came through. I'm going to put these cards to the side. We'll just put them here because we don't have enough space. And we'll have a look at them later. We've got the Soulmate card here. And let's take the Lover's Path Tarot and see what is potentially going on. I want to take, generally looking at the side of your person, it looks like they're getting more stable where this relationship is concerned. It feels as though they're going through fated changes in their life. And maybe this is someone who's hoping for changes to happen in their life. Maybe you were a wish fulfillment that was at a timely physical distance. Possibly also they're waiting on fated changes connected to you and your life if you were in another connection. With the Four of Wands, how did they see your connection? They saw you as something long-term. How did you see their connection? As something very magical and very spiritual indeed, a divine union. We do have Jupiter on both sides. Jupiter is larger than life. Let's take 3 cards. Let's take 3 cards on the potential for this relationship, this union. We have the Two of Wands again, 2 very similar cards. We have the Fool again, and it's called Innocence. And then we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords, which is obviously a heartbreak, a disappointment. And I don't doubt that there can be disappointment. But the Three of Swords always speaks to third parties. So someone's willing to take a leap of faith, even though they know that they could be treading on someone's toes or that they could be breaking someone's heart. And remember, we're not reading reversals here. So the Three of Swords could be this leap of faith, could be someone getting out of a heartbreak. Let's take one more on that Three of Swords. Because where someone is going to make a choice, others will be hurt. We did see the love triangle. Now, it could be an air sign that's going to be hurt. And we've got, wow, we've got the Hierophant. So I feel that who is going to be hurt will be past marriage partners or partners that are in separation. This could be the actual possibility of divorce because we've got Romeo and Juliet here. The Hierophant is someone that's very traditional. The Hierophant we know is marriage, so it could be a marriage partner or it could be a Taurian. Someone who holds strong Taurus. That could be either breaking your heart or having their heart broken. But whatever it is, it feels as though this leap of faith, it's got something to do with marriage and something very traditional and long-term. It could also be because the Hierophant can speak to family or someone going against their beliefs or what they grew to believe. It could be a disappointment connected to the family, their family of heritage, that are getting disappointed about this leap of faith that could be you or your person are going through. I don't know who's taking this leap of faith. What I do know is that the potential is that someone is going to do something out of the norm, something very untraditional, even though it could have been someone that was very traditional. Okay? So maybe these are key words to your understanding about who's who. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Wands, yes, is driven by their desires. Someone is taking a leap of faith, taking a journey. This could be someone that travels for work. Let's take the, what's beneath the Prince of Wands? We've got the Tower. We've got the Tower, and the Tower is that rude awakening. This is a card, this is called the oppression. Someone is going to let off that steam. And you know, this is extra fast energy. I do feel with the powerful Uranian, and this is also Mars. So someone following their desires really quickly. I mean, so quickly that it could be very freeing or very shocking or very unexpected. No more oppression. It's like the passion from the divine masculine, whoever holds that energy, is overflowing, boiling over. What's beneath the Tower? We've got the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is that opportunity. Ace of Coins. An opportunity in the past. Something to do with someone's stability. It's like the Tower breaking down that Ace of Coins. What's beneath the Ace of Coins? We have the Ten of Cups, you see. So I do feel that Ten of Cups turns into the Ace. Ten of Cups is bliss and happiness. It's like an awakening. For me, it feels as though whoever holds the divine masculine energy, they could be coming out of an ending of a family situation, but also it could be that they're going through an awakening, that they had all the happiness that they needed in the past, but it's as though they could not see clearly. So it's as though they're seeing more clearly now. And we know that there's no stopping the Knight of Wands. There's no stopping. They are driven. And they will take action. So there's possible travel, movement. Remember the move card. Let's see what's going on potentially in this relationship. What is going on in this relationship? We have sudden wealth, 777. These could be repeating numbers. It is a number 11 as well. It's like the Two of Wands, like the open portal. Feeling very wealthy or feeling really, really happy and really lucky in the past. The family room is being in an environment that's very comfy, very open, very emotionally serene where the relationship is concerned. And we've got the official person, which is very much the very similar to the King of Swords. This could be the official person, someone that wears a uniform, that's making a choice. But this can also be just speak to something is going to become official. We've got 11, 21, and 22. Notice the numbers. 11, 21, and 22. Something is becoming official. But remember, 22 is also the open path where there could be hesitation. And the path also speaks to travel and choices. Something is becoming more official. There will be communication, clear and concise. I don't know if this is also, this could be possibly, I'm going to say again, an invitation to travel, to visit, to connect, to be intimate emotionally. A lot of things being cleared out. an unexpected income, an unexpected return. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Unexpected income, unexpected visit. There's the mature woman who's been very patient. She's very much like the Empress. There's the great fortune. I do feel that this is either feeling emotionally abundant. This is what possibly could be showing through. Feeling emotionally abundant, or even just physically dealing with someone that's in a very good financial situation. Feeling very lucky. It's like the wheel of fate that's turning. 11 is like justice. 21 is the world card, which could speak to an ending of a cycle. And then 22, it is a master number. So we go 11, 22. But there needs to be some sort of a gathering, coming together, meeting, emotionally meeting, physically meeting, before there's an official return. And what I mean by return is the payback. It's the reward. This is something that's going to be very unexpected. Because I see the unexpected income as, yes, very Uranian, very unexpected turns of events that are very positive, but also it's like your person reciprocating with you. It's like your Dharma, receiving your Dharma. It's going to be official. That is what potentially could be playing out. And I get with the sudden wealth, someone is taking a leap of faith and they're taking a risk. The risk is like a gamble, right? So Leo comes through quite strongly. Leo is very much about gambling, taking a chance, taking a risk. Let's see if we could make some space on our table, right? Let's take the Island Time Wellness. What's going on in this divine union, this connection, please, Spirit? What are the odds? It feels to me with the Five of Pentacles, because this is you and your person, it's as though you're even detached. I mean, you're not, you are in a way together energetically, but physically you're more so, there's some space between the two of you, but I feel that you're both wanting this, this leap, to take this leap of faith. And you both could be in separation and preparing for the Fool, preparing to take that leap of faith without even communicating this. It's like being on the same page, even though it's the higher level. It's energetically like you're both feeling that you want to take that leap of faith, because where you have been individually, you did not find your bliss and your happiness. Let's see what's going on potentially at this time. We've got the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. You see that there still is competition here. We've got the Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And we've got Girl Talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Well, the cards are saying right now that there is change that is happening here. The other woman is falling, the other person is falling out of the equation, because there's some sort of an ending that's going on here. Someone is getting liberated. They're in transition. They're in movement, physical, emotional, metaphorical. And they're moving on. Someone's happily single and living in the moment and having fun with people that understand them. What's at the foundation? We've got insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. We see the fire here, and this could be playing out in the Aries season, right? talking, interested, conversing more, waited, message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So a lot, the word talk comes through very strongly in 2 cards. So there will be communication, I would say, more than likely, about endings and possible new beginnings. Let's see emotionally. Let's look at you and let's look at your person. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It really does help, and you can leave your yes please message beneath this video for a personal love message just for yourself. And also, if you're interested in a little mini reading, and give me a few days to get that out to you. It is an email reading, but it is an audio as I send you images of the spread, 3 to 6 cards, and I talk to you. So it's an audio reading that you receive through email. If you donate 15 USD, and you can get the link beneath this video of where you can donate. Thank you so much, dear Spirit, for your guidance. What's going on with you? You're on your side. And remember, you can flip sides if that speaks to you more personally. Pride and ego. So there is a little bit of pride from your side, but you are very lucky. Abandoned. Some of you maybe you've seen your person as being very prideful, and you've sort of, because you're very grounded. I see this with the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I feel that you're very grounded and down to earth. So I do feel that this pride and ego, you may hold a little bit, but I feel this could be you abandoning them if they've been coming through as very prideful. Or maybe you've given up on luck and thinking that, that's it. It's like you've closed the door. Okay, look, you feel that there was a very difficult lesson, or you feel as though you're going through that now. But the lesson is also an open book, and it is the Pisces season, which I feel where you had no revelations, there will be a lot of information coming in. Insights, I guess, which may be also difficult. Doesn't mean that they will be easy insights and information. Let's look at your person. And you are very spiritual. Obviously, you are very awake. And it's as though Spirit is saying, okay, spiritually you're on the same level. You do connect there, but physically it's hard to see the physical connection between you and your person. This is how you're feeling. This is concerning your psyche at this time. And some of you are maybe even having regrets and saying, this was a lesson and I should have known better, blah, blah, blah. Let's look at your person. Fear. Contemplation. They feared looking at the truth, seeing the truth, and they're surrendering. Surrender means release. But surrender is also like the hanging man. So it's like they're needing time. It's like they're closing up a chapter, but they're also releasing and surrendering the fear, possibly. Maybe because we see the divine masculine is above the clouds. Maybe now they've connected to their higher self and they could see past the illusion, the self-illusion. And even if they had doubts pertaining to you, maybe now those doubts are being released. But also they've had it like they're clearing out. It's like they're clearing out their life. If they were connected to someone else, it looks like there may have been a lot of deception. And remember, the surrender is a card being Pisces is also like them seeing now your relationship from a higher perspective, from a different perspective. Let's take one more for your person. And we've got fall. Fall is like they've been going through an autumn season, just like when the trees lose their leaves. Fall is a season like they've been going through solitude, needing to close things up, end things. They've been feeling very barren, very lost, and they've been in contemplation, very they've gone very much internally, possibly also hoping to heal any fears that they've been carrying. Could be childhood fears, could be anything like that. Let's look at the outcome with the Mystic Moon Oracle. We've got healing, we've got nostalgia, which is like the Six of Cups, and we've got a fresh start. So there is a possibility that there will be nostalgia, a return, and someone ready to take that leap of faith now. Yes, there is nostalgia. Yes, they miss you. Yes, you miss them, obviously. There's more of an alignment here. We see the possibility for healing. Everyone, both sides doing the healing on their own and then coming together, I feel. Tribe. It's got a lot to do with family, but also the tribe to me is like you're from the same tribe spiritually, even though you were more spiritually awake and advanced than your person was. To me, it feels as though you knew. Not to say that they didn't know that this was an important relationship, but they feared looking at the truth, whereas you knew about it. And I'm going to say many times you've abandoned, you've jumped ship and you thought it's not going to work out. But some of you may, as I said, have probably already given up. But I'm going to say that there's going to be a lot of disclosure, a lot of understanding. Remember the gift card. That there is a new love, that there is new love is coming in for this mature woman after obstacles, after difficult challenges and cycles, right? And after choices have been made, okay? Remember the gift, and the gift, as I said, could be a physical gift, but it could also be an emotional opening and gift, which can feel like a gift. Why do we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card? In the now, we've got jealousy, our third parties, past regrets. It's the Eight of Swords. So where thoughts are concerned, someone is like blocking themselves. Could be blocking themselves, feeling that there is someone in the picture. Jealousy means that there would be third parties, right? But we've got Amore here, and we know Amore is the Venus, Mars, love child. Cupid is here. And there could also be, we've got the jealousy card and the child. So I don't know, for some of you, a third party could be an actual child, where there's jealousy, where there's competition for the attention of your person, from a child to another partner. Four of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups and the Amore card. Four of Cups. Maybe emotional chances lost. Someone not being emotionally happy in another relationship but staying there for the children. But remember, there's also the connection of, Cupid. Someone's been hit. We see Cupid's arrow pointing towards someone that has got regrets, someone that has been feeling bound and imprisoned in another situation. Again, possibly could be because of their child. And there's the pensiero. So pensiero is very much the Virgo energy, Six of Pentacles. There is a possibility also here that there is some, how can I say it? Pensiero is deep thought, internalization, going within to see the light, seeking the light. But also the pensiero is the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of thought about exchange. What do I do? But this can also be someone that's being guided, that's going through separation, divorce, as to what monies they need to pay out. So it could be that someone is very busy taking care and releasing. And I feel that this would be more so your person. Someone that thinks a lot about contracts. Someone that's conversing with a professional. It could be a solicitor. It could be, a banker, let's say. But also a professional, even a psychologist. Let's see what this pensiero is about. Also, there's a lot of thought. They're thinking of sending a message out, writing a message. Someone's thinking about communication, but they're thinking deeply about it. Why? Because they probably fear that there won't be exchange, a return on that. But we've got the Lamatrice, the sweetheart, who holds that gem, that gift in her hand. So I feel that the divine masculine is thinking of communicating. This could also be an exchange of gifts, sending out a gift. They're thinking of sending out a gift, could also be like an apology. Potentially. I do feel that your person, if they're going through separation and divorce, the person that they're paying money out to, who could be like their, an ex, a partner, they do share children, more than likely. It feels as though it's costing your person a mint. This separation, this divorce is going to or is costing your person a mint. This is a really huge dilemma for them. So, and they're dealing with someone that likes everything that is extravagant and very rich. On another level, on another scale, this could be another message. What's at the foundation? We've got the dog, fidelity, loyalty, and it's the Nine of Cups. So there is going to be an offer. We see the fresh start. This is an offer. This is like the Ace of Wands, but it could be like the Ace of Pentacles. We see the Earth. So there is nostalgia. There is a returning phase here, where someone now has gone through some sort of change. It could be that both of you needed the time. We see the healing. We see the all the chakras in alignment. I feel like, I should say, it feels like the stars are going to align. There's nostalgia. There's heart matters here. There's nostalgia. There's someone that's thinking about the past. Also, someone could also be possibly taking care and being very loyal towards their children. Even though emotionally they feel left out in the cold right now. It's like taking care of business before they can take care of their own heart, if you know what I mean. Because someone does need to heal their heart. We see that here. Wow, everyone, what a reading. What a reading. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? I hope you did. And I hope it gave you some clarity. We will actually, let's take the love oracle first. The little Greek love oracle, which I said, remember, sudden wealth, the family room, and the official. This could be an invitation to meet your person's family, to enter their home, which could be the gift, and you feeling very, very affluent and very rich. That something could be becoming more official. And that is a huge gift in itself, obviously. Let's take the little Greek love oracle, which I said we could be, I am offering these little mini readings if you are interested. Let's see what's going on energetically, because this is a general reading. What is showing up? What is showing up, dear Spirit, relative to this connection, the person that you are thinking about? Archangel Lophiel, Archangel Gabriel, please shine a light, advise, what is the potential for this love connection? What is the potential? Remember, I have mentioned the date. It is Pisces season, but many times you could see this as a timeless love reading whenever you actually view the reading. Okay. Remember, stay till the end. I will be mentioning some of your names. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. So we've got the safe. We have the keys. And we have the soulmates, the 3 children. But we also see 3 children, right? Which is very much like the 6 of cups. But we see the dark male is the one that does not fit into the picture. Do you remember what I said? That she is focusing more on the dark figure, the person that does not fit in, because she's with a blonde person. So it's as though they come from the same place, same place, same area, same culture, but she's looking at the outsider. Okay, so deciding possibly, and a soulmate could be an outsider. So what we see here is that there's been loss, because we've got the safe, which is very much like money. It's like pentacles, it's earth. So it speaks to heaviness. We see the money here as well. So where the relationship is concerned, relative to financial matters, there's been like a feeling of loss, because the door is open, the safe is open, so anyone can take from it. So money played a very big role relative to your connection. Okay? In the now, because this would be in the past, distant past, recent past, it will be different for each of you. In the now position, we've got the 2 keys, which speaks to the choice. The keys many times I see as Chiron, the wounded healer. We can either, this is an open wound we're dealing with, or Chiron is the resolution and the opening. 2 keys can speak to a different home, moving to another relationship, which could be called the home. The actual relationship could be called the home, where someone feels safe emotionally and happy and fulfilled. This is logically a very lucky card. It speaks to wishes granted and opportunities, right? But obviously it speaks to choices as well. And we've got the soulmate here, which can speak to friendship, and friendship did come through with a dog. Look, consolante sorpresa, suddenly and out of the blue. There's going to be some healing. We've got the doctor, unexpected healing, a new beginning, right? And loyalty. There is friendship for many of you. For some of you, there is friendship, or there is a lot of loyalty. And sort of loyalty means I'm going to stay on path, even though, because this is what I want to manifest. It's like not giving up. That's what I get with a dog. But in the past, we see the ladro, see the thief entering a family situation. And someone getting into riches because of a child, because of a birth. Is it? Could be. And we've got here the soulmates. So this is friendships, children, and the past. And it's the Six of Cups, everyone. This is the Magician. It's an ace. And this just speaks to Earth. So we've got the Magician here. As above, so below. There will be opportunities to find a resolution. Someone needs to make a choice. What's beneath that? We've got the Snake, the other woman. There's temptation. This is the secret enemy. Something about, remember, or we had the Snake here. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, which is the Snake. Now, if you were the other woman, there is a possibility that it's you, because the Snake can also speak to yearning for a second opportunity, for this relationship to take form. We've got the Coffin here, so endings bring new beginnings. The ending could be, I don't know if it's in your life or their life, but the Snake, there's an ending to the Snake energy. And let's see what's beneath, because the Snake does speak to temptation. It speaks to physical intimacy. It also is the devil. It's the devil energy. And it speaks to seduction, strong desire to connect, a craving to connect with your person. There's a deep attraction here. What's beneath the children? We've got the Star. And we've got the Clover. So this is the Jupiterian energy. Jupiter, the will, fate, bringing changes. And what is the change? It's making something much more real, stable, and physical. Remember, Earth is physicality. Where physicality, and not just dreams and the imagination, is concerned, there are second opportunities. There's a soul connection here, which is divinely guided. Remember, the Star speaks to progression towards goals, connecting with a soulmate. Unless some of you could be detaching from a soulmate and connecting with a divine union, which, okay, we did not have the twin flame come through today. I suppose it doesn't have to come through every single time. Okay, so this is the mini reading. Just these three cards seem very, very positive and bring potential. What are the messages, the love messages? I'm moving on, I'm healing now, leaving the past. Just letting you know, I don't know if I will try to be in the chat section, but I know that many of you you concentrate so much on the reading that I'm just there by myself. No one's talking to me, so sometimes I think it's not that important that I be there in the chat section, so I don't feel so that I've disappointed you. I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. Unfortunately, I did not recognize you as my soulmate at first sight, but now I see you truly are. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. Your love touched my soul. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. So if you're wanting a personal message just like this, do comment yes please beneath the video so I can take one for you. Sometimes 2 cards may come through. Some people may get 2 cards. Please forget me. It was a mistake. And we've got a few 9s. I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. And we've got a couple of 10s. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. After you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. It was wonderful. We had fun, but I must now move on. Remember, we had the 8 of Cups in the foundation. I feel you when you're happy or sad. I'm the one for you. Please, God, choose me. I'm ready to take the next step with you. I've made space for you in my life. I hate you. Love and hate are very closely linked. I will fight for us. We are from such different worlds, but I'm willing to work on this union. Let's see where this will take us. Hate is a big word, and I don't usually like to use it. I don't use it freely. Hate is a big word. We really need to think before we use the word hate. Okay? When love is not reciprocated, it doesn't mean that we need to hate the other person. We cannot make them love us. We cannot control their life. They need to be the emperor and the empress of their own life. So if your person is not reciprocating love to you, then it's time for you to move on. Don't stay and sulk in negative emotions and have those emotions turn into hate. This will firstly harm you and then the other. I want you back, do you? I knew you would break my heart. Another 9. And win or lose, I'm going to take the chance on love or chance at the casino. Remember that we had in the Lover's Path Tarot, we had the 2 of Wands, which says the portal opens. Someone's making a choice. The decision is to take that leap of faith, to take that journey. That journey can burn, can tinge, can hurt. But we end up in a traditional connection, which can speak to marriage or just living together, moving in together, okay? Because, of course, the Hierophant speaks to a spiritual connection as well, right? Let's see what's at the bottom. You are so hot, I want you, you drive me crazy. Those of you that have received these messages in past readings, well, obviously from past readings, then there's something in this reading for you that is important for you to know. All right, let's read the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and 7 speaks to move. The advice is act, direct, master, discipline, focus, and effort. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own destiny, and that includes your relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of the relationship. Take charge. Wow, well, that's an interesting message. So it's talking about the yang energy. It's saying, don't be in the yin energy and be recessive. Take action yourself. Creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present in and focus on the relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it needs and deserves to flourish and grow. Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there must be a balanced effort from both partners. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationships require of you? If any relationship feels draining or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it's time to move on. So someone is moving on. Some of you will be moving on, obviously. Oh, wow. Or someone is or has moved on. Okay, relative to you and your person, which means moving on from another relationship and being free. Remember the card here, I've made space for you in my life. I hope that these messages resonated. What I'm going to do now is I'd like to connect with some of you. So I will bring up another page. I'm connecting with those of you, obviously, that connected with me, that have left a comment. So just to say a hello, let's stop that. And Mary Elizabeth, my beautiful friend, hello to you. Always a pleasure to see you. Mary, sending you blessings. Nicole, nice to see you. Thank you for your appreciation as well. Blue fan lady, Velda, my beautiful Velda, thank you so much for always being here. A special thank you to you. You're such a kind lady. Margarita, you know who you are. Thank you so much, my beautiful lady, as well to you. All these people that I'm reading out there, they're very loyal followers and patrons, many of them. Princess of New York, my beautiful Princess of New York, much love to you. Anula, much love to you, my beautiful friend. It's so great connecting with you. I hope you're well. SR, such a beautiful soul. Always a pleasure to see you, SR, my beautiful lady. Now, the user names, I don't know everyone off by heart. So, Miss Makeup Junkie, beautiful person inside and out. So I feel so blessed to have you all here. Linda Kathleen, my beautiful Linda, sending you love. Sherry G, sending you love too, my darling. Michelle Borromeo, beautiful, loyal, what can I say? Thank you so much. Amy ABS, thank you so much, my beautiful lady. Miss Bubbly Queen, always a pleasure. Empress MMK, Darina Baker, Katie Burke, Paula VRIJ. All these people are standard and always here. Andrew, the Oracle Healer. Andrew Apollonia, the Apollonia. My love to you and the land down under. Andrew, so nice to have you always and connect with you as well. Andrea KZ, hello to you too, my beautiful. And Donna Stott. Now, these are the people who have commented in last week's reading, so that's why I'm mentioning them and saying hello to them. There are a few that have not, that are always here on Wednesdays that I have not mentioned. Maybe if you comment, I will mention your name next week. Remember, when you're reading, you're only using half your brain because the rest is up in the air. So it's more about what's going on here and not everywhere else. So a piece of advice: if you're cooking and reading tarot, expect to burn whatever you're cooking. So this is my experience anyway with reading tarot. We're never really here, are we? We're always on another level. And this is all about connection to spirit and to the divine, and that's how we receive the advice, through our highest selves, of course, and connecting to spirit. So, my dear friends, these are the messages that have come through for you today. Don't forget to leave your yes, please, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Those of you that are wanting the individual twin flame soulmate readings that we've done on Patreon, you can get the Patreon link. Join us there. Always helps through supporting us, that we will still be around. Times are not easy. So thank you for your donations, your love, your personal readings, in whichever way you exchange energy, whether it's through comments, liking, sharing, subscribing, you know what I mean. Thank you so much, my dear friends. Sending you blessings. Let me know what you think of the reading, and You can always email me if you want to be more personal and private about what's going on with you. I read all emails. Love and light to all of you. Thank you so much, my dear ones, connecting with you in the next 2-3 days with the individual love readings for March and the new moon in Pisces analysis. So they're on Patreon. For the general YouTube public, I will be doing the elemental love readings more towards the middle of March, okay? So much love to all of you. I wish I could do them earlier, but as many of you know, I've had technical issues with my computers, and that's why I'm running behind again. It's just one of those things. Remember the time and taskmaster Saturn. We cannot go against him. He rules, right? So let's respect that. Thank you so much, my darlings. Talk to you soon. Have a good night. Good night from Greece.